Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. About to kick off to get this game underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Back to throw. It's Arnold. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
He wants to take the top off. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown Sooners. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to throw, it's Beck. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quick completion on the out route. They get him down after he makes the catch. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the move, it's Beebe. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Hard-hitting tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Arnold. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Going up top. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Afterburner's coming. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
And just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route, and the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCF. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He'll set up to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Sooners will punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab behind the line. It's McIntyre. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. He'll try the left side. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Can the D deny them on second and goal? To the air, it's Arnold. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Beck. It's complete on the right side. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights. It's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Now on the counter. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They go to the ground. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Sooners are flying down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Arnold. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of a dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and get them on the ground.
The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they want.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run, played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. The give from the gun.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Here comes that Alabama offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Dumps it to the back. This time on target. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Caught on the outside, it's Bernard. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. He wants to throw it again. He's right on target. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Bama! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. They're trailing by 10 to UCF. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Finds his man. It's Alchuk. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he drops the throw. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for room. It's Young. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Caught behind the line. It's Sharp. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Quarterback strolling away from heat. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Touch pass on the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got room on the return. The 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown tie.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Sooners line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. On the move at the 30. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Grabbed in the backfield. It's ball. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Motion from the offense. Looking for space, it's Beebe. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, baby.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Using the quick game. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. The offense set for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And is knocked away, and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got a lot of running room. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking for space. It's Beebe. Bulls his way forward. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll go to the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. The inside handoff. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Beck. They're bringing heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go back to the ground. Runs through a tackle. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. The Sooners have this offense rolling. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for Hines.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown Sooner. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get them the ball back.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. On the run, it's Haynes. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The give to the back. Hard running there. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2.
Coming up, 4th down.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Makes a grab enough for the 1st. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Alabama! What a catch and run for 6. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.